My name is Ellen Hamilton, and the title of my project is What Biofuel Has the Highest Energy Content? So burning fossil fuels is a major contributor to global warming, so we need to find an alternate fuel. I believe that biofuels could be this fuel because they are much more cleaner and they are also renewable, so we could use them in the future. Because of this, I believe we should find the best one. This experiment aims to help meet those goals by finding the biodiesel with the highest energy content. So basically, we had 3 biodiesels. We had canola, soybean, and corn oil biodiesel. We hypothesized that canola oil biodiesel would have the highest energy content because of factors like its higher setting number and that in previous experiments it had a higher joule amount. To test this, first we had to make the biodiesel. We did this by mixing methanol with the feedstocks and then adding sodium hydroxide as a catalyst. After these mixed, we added salt to further increase the potency of the reaction. Then we waited 24 hours for the transesterification process to complete. After that, we had to burn the biodiesels to find out which one had the highest energy content. We did this by taking tea light candles and replacing the wax with the biodiesel. Then we put these in the bottom of an insulated open-top container. We suspended a can of water over this container, and then we let the candle burn for 7 minutes and 30 seconds. We did 4 trials for each oil. How we found the results was that we recorded the mass of the water and the change in temperature of the water, and we multiplied these together to find the energy gained. Then we multiplied this by the change in mass of the biodiesel so that we could find the heat of combustion. The results were that corn oil had an average heat of combustion of 5,600 calories per gram. Canola oil had an average heat of combustion of 6,400 calories per gram. And finally, soybean oil had an average heat of combustion of 8,100 calories per gram. So, while these averages may seem to prove that soybean oil had the highest energy content, as you can see on this graph, there are error bars that show the standard deviation overlapped. This means that if we repeated this experiment, the results could be completely different. Because of this, we could conclude that there's no significant difference in the energy content of these biodiesels, and this disproved our hypothesis. What could have gone wrong was that the airflow into our containers were kind of inconsistent, so it sometimes caused trials to splutter or go out, and we would have to relight them. And also, another error was that our scale only measured to hundreds of grams, which wasn't sufficient enough to fully measure the difference in mass of the biodiesel. So, in the future, if I had to make any changes, I would ideally have a bomb calorimeter, but these devices cost thousands of dollars and they are also highly dangerous, so we could not acquire one. And so more reasonable changes would be to increase the amount of time we burn the biodiesel for and to increase the mass of the biodiesel burn so that we would have more defined results for our scale to measure. So, even though this experiment had a couple flaws, thank you for listening.